What's up, guys? Paul Galkowski, average 19-year-old dude, man. Like to drink, party, chill with my friends, have a good time, all that fun stuff. And you know what? I've never heard of a wealthy, successful person who doesn't like opportunity. Now, some of you might be sitting there skeptical or closed-minded, and you know what? There is a big difference between the two. Because I was skeptical. Saw orange cans, didn't know what the hell was going on, but I had questions. All right, being closed-minded means you're going to sit there like this, not even pay attention, and the information is going to fly right over your head. Guys, Oprah Winfrey said the most expensive thing you could ever own in the world is a closed mind. And that's Oprah talking, man. Like, she's not even human. So best advice I could give you, keep an open mind throughout this whole thing. Let me share a bit about what happened to me. My parents, they actually came here 22 years ago from communism, Poland. Really messed up situation down there. They came here, started off as a pizza boy, my dad did, and mom was cleaning warehouses for a living. 22 years time goes by. My dad's not a real estate agent. My mom works 3 jobs just so we can have all the nice things that we have. And you know what? In my eyes, they're successful. Seriously, they came into a country where they couldn't speak the language at the age of 35, hit the reset button, and got to accomplish all these crazy things. And I don't say they're successful because of the house or the car, or because my dad stresses about every sale, or because my mom works 12 to 14 hours. I say they're successful because, end of the day, they came here for me. Like, you guys got to get that. They came here so I could have every opportunity for success that they never had growing up. And this right here, whether you get the big picture of this thing today, tomorrow, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now, this thing right here is something big, man. There's kids in 63 countries, 18, 19, 20, 25 years old, excited about what this thing is, but really, where this thing's going. And last year, I was just studying media and communication at Brock University. It was that, or Waterloo for psychology. Brock sounded like a better party. I went to Brock, met a lot of cool new people, but guys, I was going with the flow of things. You know what I mean? I wasn't really taking a look at my actions and where they were going to take me at the end of 4 years. And as soon as I saw the information that one night that I came in here, guys, I was 50-50. I was 50-50 on coming into the room that night. But if I didn't walk into that room, 400 kids' lives would be different. So it really makes you think about life and how the tiny, small decisions can literally change the course of your life forever. Man, and the information I saw there, it made sense to me. It makes sense. It just has to make sense to you guys, because as soon as I started understanding our situation as young individuals in this economy, I woke up. Seriously, I woke up, because 53% of students right now, college and university graduates, are not going to get a job after getting their degree. Or they're going to be underemployed, meaning Starbucks or Walmart. And nobody goes to school for 4 years to work at Starbucks for the next 40 years of their life. All right, $1 trillion in student debt in America. That's higher than credit card debt. So the average Canadian student takes a $37,000 loan on a 50-50 shot of getting a job. Messed up. Seriously messed up. Okay, what if you get that job? Think about it. What do you win? Because the average Canadian student makes 30 grand a year on a 40-hour work week. Guys, you look up the word employee in the dictionary, right beside it is slave. Guys, we're paid slaves, man. You're told when to show up, what to wear, when to take your family on vacation, when to pee, and how much you're worth. I didn't want that. And I'm sure a lot of you don't want that. Okay, where can we go right now as young individuals and make a lot of money? Like, guys, think about it. Who do you know in your age demographic making 100 grand a month? that woke me up too, man, because like it just seems unrealistic right now. But as soon as I started seeing some of my close friends and my mentor Felipe Gabriel's close friends in the States, guys, Kaylee Warren, 20 years old, making 20 grand a month. Alex Morton, 23 years old, making 50 grand a month. Brad Alcazan, the guy that introduced it to him, is 26 years old, making 250 grand a month right now, man. You say what people say, you do what they do, you get what they have every single time. Because if you want to get good at basketball, you're going to study Michael Jordan. If you want to get good at golf, you're going to study Tiger Woods. But if you want to make a lot of money as a young individual, it makes sense for you to study and learn from these young individuals making money. And that's all we did. Guys, it's been in the States for 8 years now. It's been here for 2. Nobody knows about this thing. And the first time I saw this, I'm like, wow, there's a lot of money. A lot of money that can be potentially made with this thing. Like, it's clear it's working, right? But guys, 9 months into this thing, it changes. Man, you see how many kids' lives you're really affecting with this whole thing, and you realize what kind of, this is a revolution. Seriously, we call this thing right there the YPR, Young People Revolution. We're getting kids out of the employee mindset and into an entrepreneurial one, because 80% of this business is education. Guys, 96% of the population makes 3%. 3% of all the money. You know what they do? They work a job. They trade their time for money. You show up, you get paid, show up, you get paid, show up, you get paid. Warren Buffett, the third richest guy in the world, said the worst way to make money is to trade your time for money. Here you don't do that. Here you do something once, and it pays you over and over and over again. It's a concept called residual income. Everybody wealthy and successful that you know makes residual income. Man, that's like money while you sleep. And that's not a joke. We literally get paid to go out and about with our lives here. And that's what that 1%. Guys, think about it. 1% of the population makes 97% of all the money. The first time I heard that, I'm like, holy man. Wouldn't it be nice to know what these guys are doing? My mentors, Chris Messenger and Felipe Gabriel, they sat down with Bob Proctor. This guy is worth like $700 million. He charges $55,000 an hour for his services, just to talk to you one-on-one. He turns bankrupt businesses into multi-million-dollar business. He's a life and success coach, and he taught us two principles. Guys, two principles why this concept and why wealthy, successful people have always been wealthy and successful. Two concepts: multiple sources of residual passive income and leverage. Now, you don't know it, but I just changed your life right there. Residual income. Guys, an income received on a regular basis with little or no effort required to maintain it. Sounds too good to be true, right? That's what I thought the first time. But think about it. What does an author do? Right? An author, they'll write a book, takes them a year and a half, whatever it takes them, and then bam, work's done. Book gets published, printed, it's in bookstores everywhere. Now, every time someone buys a copy of this book, this guy can be writing another book, he can be on vacation, he can retire, but this guy's getting paid. Paid royalties, which is a form of multiple sources of residual passive income. Drake, hometown hero from Mississauga, like Toronto, Canada, right here. Guys, hometown hero Drake, what does he do? Comes out with a song or an album on iTunes. This guy's partying and smoking with his boys down in Jamaica, but every time you press click, this dude's getting paid. Multiple sources of residual passive income. Michael Jordan, he's on at Foot Locker selling you the damn thing, but you better believe every time you buy that Jordan shoe, this guy's getting paid. Multiple sources of residual passive income. Michael Jackson, he made more money dead than alive. Like, multiple sources of residual. Like, are you guys following? Like, does this make sense to you guys? Because this made sense to me. And what I've learned with this whole thing is that wealthy, successful people choose to get paid on results. Unsuccessful people, unfortunately, choose to get paid on time. But that's all we've ever been taught. All we've ever been taught is go to high school, get good grades, go to college, get good grades, go build a resume, go beg someone to hire you, and work for somebody else's dream to come true for the next 40, 50 years of your life. This is giving kids the opportunity to become their own boss, work when they want, wake up when they're done sleeping, and make legitimately as much money as they want to make with this whole thing. And you know what? This right here, guys, this is a healthy energy drink. Crazy. Because when you think energy drinks, you think Red Bull, Monster, Rockstar, heart attacks, right? Healthy energy. I didn't want to believe it at first too. But if you want to become successful, seriously, you want to make a lot of money at some point, you got to get ahead of trends. Because you're either ahead of a trend or you're behind a trend. Think about where we'd be financially if we just put $1,000 into Apple 10 years ago. Yeah, that's right, because guess what? Different car, different house, probably wouldn't be watching this right now. Now think about where energy drinks were 10 years ago. You go to a gas station convenience store, what do you see? 10 sodas, 10 pops, Red Bull. That's it. Now you go, what do you see? 10 sodas, 10 pops, and like 50 different energy drinks, man. Monster's getting sued right now. Red Bull's getting sued because it's literally giving kids heart attacks. When you go to a bar, they can't give you Red Bull and vodka in one cup. They got to give it to you in separate cups. That's how bad it is for you. And the energy drink market's still projected to grow 86% over the next 5 years to $12 billion. And nobody's doing it like we are. What do you think people are going to do as soon as they find out about the only healthy alternative on the market? Everybody's going to hop on board. But the opportunity comes by hopping on board before everybody else does. Because either you guys are going to get excited about this, tell your friends about it, and make a lot of money, or somebody else is going to get excited about this, tell your friends, and make a lot of money. And the first time I heard all this, I'm like, oh yeah, scam, BS, pyramid. I didn't even know what a pyramid scheme was, and I call this a pyramid scheme. For those of you who are skeptical out there, let me help you out. Pyramid schemes are illegal. Like, not legal, like not Verve, like not Bima, man. We've been doing business for 8 years now, meaning we get taxed by the government every single year. We have an A+ rating on the Better Business Bureau. Starbucks is like a B- at its highest. Official energy drink of the Phoenix Coyotes, NHL, Phoenix Suns, Michael Jordan and the Charlotte Michael Jordan and the Charlotte Bobcats, man. We have our own lounge/club area in Phoenix Sun Stadium where they do events and then they go watch the game. So we have NBA, Sean Merriman of the Buffalo Bills, NFL, Dr. Oz. Man, this is the guy that got me. Dr. Oz, he's had, guys, think about it. If from a business perspective, if you want something to do with health and wellness, you want Dr. Oz on board with your whole concept. And he's had Verve on his show 3 times in the last 12 months, calling this the best overall supplement. He's Oprah's health expert. He can't get paid to endorse a product. So anything he has in his show, he truly, genuinely believes in. So as soon as I saw all that, I saw all the information, I'm like, okay, this seems legit. Like if this isn't, like if that's not real enough for you, go Google it or go see a doctor. I don't know what to tell you. But I thought, okay, you know what? This is legit, but how does nobody know about it? Seriously, this wouldn't be an opportunity anymore if everybody knew about it. This is such a big, guys, 5 years from now, you can hop on board with this thing and this will still be a hell of an opportunity. The people in it now are going to be making a lot of freaking money. Because people ask me, oh, is this like MLM? Is this like that Amway thing? Dude, this is exactly like Amway. Do you know what Amway is? They're in year 57, exact same business structure. 57, doing $1 billion a month in sales right now. They own the Orlando Magic. You know what they did? Tupperware. Pots, pans, toilet paper, and soap. Imagine going to your friends and saying, dude, yo, stop using your soap. Use this one instead. Guys, they went door to door selling soap 57 years ago, and they turned that into $1 billion a month. You know why this is such a hell of an opportunity right now? Think about it. Who made Facebook popular? We did. Who starts the trends? We do. What do we have that mom and dad don't right now? Networks. Man, that's what this thing comes down to. We're the most socially connected group of kids in the history of the world right now. That's why the people making the most money in this thing are young people. Guys, this is word of mouth marketing. Because think about it. When you go see a really good movie, first thing you do, tell your friends about it. Your friends go see that movie. You don't get a check in the mail from the director or from the movie theater, but you should, because that's the reason that your friend went. And think about what this is right here. A healthy energy drink. If you saw that in the store, guys, no hangovers, trust me, multivitamins, keeps you hydrated, no hangover, amazing chase with other liquids. If you saw that in the store, you tell your friends about this anyway. Now companies deciding to pay you to tell your friends about this? All we're telling kids is to stop spending money to party with Red Bull and vodka and instead get paid to party with Verve and vodka. Who's not going to get excited about that concept? And what we're doing here is social networking, just like Facebook. Because think about what happened to Facebook. Right, Facebook. 15 kids show up to Mark Zuckerberg's dorm room. 13 of them say Facebook's not going to work. Could you imagine telling Mark Zuckerberg that Facebook's not going to work and then it happened like that? Seriously, this guy's making $9 billion on some island, God knows where, just done. Just chilling. Guys, do you get the power of that though? 2 people. Seriously, 2 people. Then what happened? Somebody told somebody, who 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 told somebody, and there's like billions of people that have Facebook now. The first 2.5 months I was working on this thing, I shared this concept with like 2 of my friends. One got on board with this. Everybody else thought, oh man, you're wasting your money, it's BS, it's a scam, like what are you doing, why are you wasting your time? Guys, 9 months into this thing, I shared this concept with 10 of my friends. It's turned into a team of 400. 400 kids. Just turned into the top incomer under the age of 25 in the country. Picked up my Mercedes-Benz C300 2013, a month and a half ago. Highest paycheck in a week, $1,300. And I don't say this to brag. I say this to educate. Because I'm the most average guy you're ever going to meet. Man, seriously. And all I did, I got excited about this concept, and it's the same orange can, same compensation plan. The only variable is you. Guys, it's not an argument of whether this works or not. It's whether you want this thing to work for you. And I guarantee you, let me bring everybody down the same level here. I guarantee you when we were like this tall, we were like, oh man, I can't wait to work for somebody else for the rest of my life. Meaning you probably wanted to own your own business. Because think about it, the average person, what do they do nowadays? They go build a resume, right? Beg someone to hire them, work for their dream to come true until they're 65, 75 now in this economy, retire on 30% of your income, go to Europe all-inclusive a couple times with your wife or husband, right? Watch TV for 10 years, die, 10 people show up to your funeral and life's over, and it's as if you never even had it. Like, it sounds funny, it sounds kind of crazy, but isn't that what most people do? Seriously, isn't that what most people do? And this right here is giving kids the opportunity to get out of that whole situation. So if you want to find out how to make this thing work for you, get back to your friend. Guys, it's 4 simple steps. 4 simple steps that can change everything.